So I'm working through the questions in the workbook for paper 2 on programming. So then, looking at this one. This one's a straightforward question. It's asking us to pick up the errors in the code. So really common, typical question 2 or question 3 on your paper. So the first one is here, up here in the first line. It says there's an error in this line. Find the error, fix the error. Well, there's clearly something wrong there, where it seems to have an extra space in it. Oh no, those spaces are there each time around. Now you can see here it's gone from reds to suddenly the things are in quotes. Why? Because there's a missing quote there. So that fixes the first error. It then says, go down to line 7, and it says while index is greater than or equal to the length. Now, so the question there is, what should that read instead of while index is greater than or equal to length? It's just while index is greater than the length. It wants to go across the whole list. The next one, fix the mistake on there. Well, you can see it's an if. So this, of course, must be an else, not ESSE, which is, I think, a stove manufacturer. And then the next one, change the identifier A to a more meaningful variable. Now, rather annoyingly, it doesn't tell us the line that A is on, but it's just got it up here as A. So what is A? Well, I don't know, but we can call it a list. Yeah. But if we do that, we've then got to change some of these others. So we'll have to change that to a list because it's in obviously A. Now, I think that's it. I don't come there to the length of A. I thought I got away lightly then. I can't see any other A's in there. If we come across another one later on, we'll find it. So change it. Change the identifies count and count to more meaningful things. Well, this is counting. Is it an F? And then it's adding them up with the count. So why not change count to being females? Yeah, it's females plus 1. So instead of calling it count and count 2, we're calling it males and females, which is what it's counting. So that makes more sense. So we'll change this one while we're here to males as well. And then obviously on the else, if they're not female, then they're males. So we'll change that to being males and males. So we've got that breakdown there. Now, that's give us count and count 2 as more meaningful things. It says fix the runtime error in this line. Now, I've just done that on the previous one. So there was a syntax error. The syntax error is the missing colon at the end of it, which I've just noticed was there. And the syntax error was the removing of the equal sign, which I did earlier on, as if that was a syntax error. And clearly it wasn't. And I've just noticed that now because it directed me twice to that same line. Now, fix the logic error which causes the incorrect output. So there it's adding one each time. It's checking if A list is the female. It's going length of A list. And then, there it is. The print. It's printing the number. Well, we want it to print females. And then we want to print males. So that to me is the logic error in the output. Add a comment to explain this line, the length of A list. So what we've done is gone, that's hashtag, where's hashtag on my keyboard? Let me just find it. I'm struggling. It is there. Couldn't see for looking at it. So length is length of A list. So hashtag this means it looks at every item in A list as it works out how many there are. It's a bit of a long explanation, but I'm kind of there. Add at least one use of white space to aid readability. Well, this annoyed me the first time I saw that, and I think I'll put another one in there. So we've broken up the variables at the start and then the main one. And then it says, ensure the program creates the white output. Well, it's going to do that. And I could put up at the top here something that went something like hashtag variables or global variables, and then here hashtag main program. That's it. That's what they're expecting.